Hello and welcome everyone. In this tutorial we are going to learn a new program that is related to string. Again, let me read the program about this, what we have to write. So here it is written Java program to find maximum and minimum occurring character in the string. Now let's say what this program wants to say. Suppose we are having a string name something like TECH and FACTORI, right? So in this, if you will see, we can find here like we are having t repeated two times, and in case you see if any word is more repeated twice or thrice, so here t is repeated two times, and other characters like c is also repeated two times, right? And we have some more character like H, O, A. These are repeated only once. So how we will do that, right? So what should be the our output? So our output will be something like that. T should be twice, and not T but C should be twice. Why not T? Will show you. And also the another character that will be less, which will come like E, which will start for the first, that we will see here. This will be minimum occurring number. So this should be our output. We will see here with the help of code, but here I have some explanation before starting our coding. So in this explanation we are going to use hash map. We will collect two characters. We will collect characters as well as integer to count their number of duplicates, right? So here we will define as hash map is equals to new hash map, and we will put this string here, and we will count how many times it's repeated in the integer, right? So for that we are going to change it into character array, these things. So this will come like T E C H, like that it will come, and this will show like F A C T O R Y. So what we will do, we will change this name into the character array, and that character array we will put into here the character in hash map, and how many times these characters are repeating, that we will put into the integer. This is nothing but this will be the key, this will be the value. Now without wasting our time, we are going to jump, and also after this we will compare which is greater, which is less, and we will get the count of our total number and of maximum and minimum character. Hope you guys understood. Now without wasting time, we will jump into our IDE. Here I have a ready-made package, a ready-made project. In the source folder we are going to create one package, and this package I will name as a com.string.program, because we are dealing with string in this case. So we will create very fast our class like minimum and maximum character in string, something like that. Now the first thing, we have to define our string, right? So how we will define our string? As usual, we will create a string literal string str is equals to, we are going to write TECH FACTORY, something like tech factory, right? Now what we will do, we are going to put all these things inside main method. So we are going to start with the main method. We will cut it from here and paste. Now what we will do, Now this string we have to change into the character array. That how we can do? Char array, and after that we are going to put like character C, char array, and here simple we are having string dot to character array. This will change our string into the character array, right? Now jumping to the next step, that we people already know what will be the next step. The next step will be our for loop, for each loop we are going to put. But before that I told you that we are going to use maps. Why we are using maps, that I will explain you everything step by step. So don't worry about the code. Let me declare characters and then integer. Why it is not int and character? Char, because these are taking the variables, these are taking primitive, these are not taking primitive data types. Instead they are using wrapper types in our collection frameworks, right? So here I have defined count character is equals to new hash map, and we are done with declaring our hash map here. So these character when changed to the character array will be kept into this, and when we will iterate, if the T or any other character like F or C are coming repeatedly, then we will count our number here. Don't worry, I have one good step to teach you, that is called debugging. Every time I do. So now we are going to iterate that. We will use our for each loop and we are going to iterate it. And how it will be done, let's see. So in this for loop we are simply going to put our character, because we are dealing with character. Then we will put character C, and here after colon we are going to put our count character method, right? Sorry, we are going to put these characters here, and then we will replay it, then we will iterate it. So till here hope you have understood. For loop is nothing, just iteration for our character. Now what we will do, whenever we are iterating anything, okay, so first condition will be if. Why if we are putting, so that we can check. What we can check? If the counter contains key. What contains key? C. Then we will be adding our things again into integer. So I will explain you here also. So let me write some code. Counter character dot put is a method where we are keeping, where we are inserting value in these two spaces, character and count. So for that we are using character count variable name, and after that we will put method, and here what we will do, here we will put ch, that is nothing but ch is nothing but c here only. So first step, this will be the key, and again we will put our value something like character count. Character count, is there something we missing? Not ch, then we will put count character here, right? Here dot get. What we will get? We will get the character like ch, and in case the character is repeating, we will increase it by 1, right? In case character is present, in case it is containing key like ch here, then we will increase character count. It means we are increasing integer here, right? We are not increasing our key, we are increasing our value, that how many times that character has been increased, how many times character has been repeated, right? Now else condition will be very simple. So in this else condition there is nothing, we are going to simple put this count, and here we will put something like this, right? So what will happen here, we are going to say simple, we will put character and we will keep the count like 1, because it has been not increased. Simple. The thing is very simple. Now two things will happen here. So this entire for loop was to keep the value, keep this value after converting to array. Those arrays value we are putting into character and increasing our count into the integer, right? Now what will be our next step? So our next step will be to get maximum and minimum character. Yes, you heard it right. So what we will do here, simply we are going to define one character, max char, that will be an empty string, same as we will have minimum char, where we will be putting our value, means we will be putting our character. So here it will be minimum character. Now two things more will be there. What will be those two things? I will tell you. The maximum count and the minimum count. Perfect. So here again we are going to get int max count. This max count will start from 0. This will initialize from 0. Why? Because we will increase value with 1. Now we will have integer and minimum count. So this minimum count will be what? This is a little bit tricky. So don't forget that we are having integer count and here max value will be this. So in this what will happen? This should not be greater than, the minimum value should not be greater than this, right? So why? Because we are using max value, because in the integer here we cannot increase more than this value, right? Minimum value should not be more than this. That I will show you step by step in the next step. So now what will happen? Now we got data, we have got entire data from this loop and we have put the value in this character. Now what will happen? This is nothing but a map. So if we want to iterate map, for iterating map we required something called changing map into the set. Without changing map into set we cannot do anything, right? So next step here will be changing our map to set. So for that we are having something called character C, and here what we will do, we will simply copy character count, then we have one method dot key set, it will change to set. Fine. Now the loop start from here, we start curly braces. Now we will declare one variable here. What variable will be? It will be count. Okay, so count is for counting character. Now we will simply get character from here and get C. This C will come from here when we will iterate this loop. Now the things comes after counting character. What we will do? After counting character we will put those character in these variables. Correct? Now we will put condition. What condition will be there? After this we are going to put one condition. If count is greater than which count? Max count. If count is greater than 0, then only. If it is less than 0 we will not allow him to add. So what we will do? Simple, max count is equals to count. We will keep the value of count in max count, which we have declared here, and the number will increase by 1 every time the loop is iterated. Okay, and also we will put what is the character that is making max count, right? So this is the character that is coming from here. Don't worry, in case it is little confusion, I will tell you by debugging also and show you this code with full transparency. Now another thing, we have to count character for the minimum value, right? So we are having one else condition, where condition will be something like min count is equals to count, right? To get the count of value and put into the minimum count in case the number is correct. in case the number is repeated only less times, means it is not repeating more and more. Now we are having min char, and in that min char we will put that into C. That C is coming from this loop. Now what will happen next? Next we are going to output our message something like system dot out dot println. So here we will give our customized method maximum repeated character is minimum, maximum, char, and same we will copy this line to get the minimum character, right? So here we will make is like minimum character, and here we are going to make it minimum. Now after this we got a spelling mistake, no problem. Now after this we are going to run code, but are you sure that this code is going to run? No, let's check it is giving proper response or not. We are going to check whether the value is correct or not. We have started our project, we have started our program. Let's see what could be the output. So here it is saying that the minimum repeated character is C and maximum repeated character is C and minimum repeated character is O. Is that right? No. How? Because I guess here we have to put another condition, and that condition should be something like here, which we have kept it wrong. So what will happen if the count is less than the minimum count? It should always be less than, it should not be greater than minimum count, because minimum count, when we will see here, it is like more than 1000 and lakhs. So that should not be more than that, because integer is having some limit, int is having some limit. In case we want more value, we have to go for long. So again we will run this code and check whether things are working fine or not. So see, minimum repeated character is here showing nothing, but it could be like space here, and maximum repeated character is C. So here space is there, that is why it is coming like 0. Now we will see more. So in case we will remove space from here, let's see what comes here. So minimum repeated character is A and maximum repeated character is C here. So it was earlier counting space. In case we want to remove space, we have to put one more condition here. If, I guess if, then string dot value of character C is empty, right? And here we will put not condition to check this should not be empty. Let's see. And after this I am going to put one condition like this, and after we will put after if condition. Let me check what was the condition here. So here we are going to check, put one more, right? So in case we are removing some space from here, it will go. So minimum repeated character is still coming, space. I guess this is not working, but no issues. Meanwhile I will tell you how to debug first and show you whether it is working or not. So we will remove space. Afterward we can replace, either we can use these things to replace our character. We can replace our space character, white space character, using a replace all method, which I have told you in earlier tutorial how we can replace. str.replace replace all. Here we will put double slash backslash, then dollar, and then here we will pass like empty string, something like that. So string will become without space, and then we will assign back str like this, and we are done. Is it? Yes. So we are done here. So this will be done, and this we can remove if this is not working, and we will cut this from here also. Let's cut this and check it properly, and we will run whether it is working or not. So still space is not removed. Why? That we will check later. Meanwhile we are coming to our point and we will start debugging, right? So here we are going to check everything one by one, how things will work. Now we have started our project, we have started our program, something like that, and we are going to jump. How we can jump? We are here in the debug mode. We will start from here, right? So we will see, we will jump here, and we will see the string value is still not replaced here. So space is still coming, that I will show you after some time. So these are just initialization. As of now we are not going, but I will show you the maximum value here. Maximum value of integer is something like this. This is the maximum value for integer, for not integer, for int, which is primitive type, and we are taking as a minimum count. Why? Because it should not exceed than this value when we are iterating any character. In case any character is repeating more than this, we have to use long, right? Now after that we will come to the next step where it is showing that we have changed our string into the character. And here also, if you will see, here the space is coming after h, that we will remove after some time. Now we are jumping into the next line with the help of step over. So what we are seeing here, so let's see. In the first condition, it is checking that t is present in character count or not. Of course it is not present, because you will see the size of hash map is 0. Then it will skip this line and it will jump into the else. So t will be counted once. Okay, so let's see. Right now it has jumped into the t, but when the t is repeated here, right here, then of course it will jump into the twice. Let's see. But it is in the small case or lower case, that may also affect in the program. In case it is lower, it will not match to uppercase. So now let's jump into this. So here the thing which is repeating again is C here, right? Other characters are going into the else condition. Now the second part comes here. So we can see what are the value that we have in the hash map now, right? So here simply we will over here and see what are the things that we can find. So from this value we are going to get everything. Now in the first we are having single space. Here we are having a 1 times, here value is 1, and we are having r 1 time, and c we are having 2 time. The uppercase t is 1 time, lowercase t is 1 time. Other things that we can see are 1 time only, right? So minimum repeated character is space. That is why it is not printing anything. That we can remove in our replace all method. So here if you see the things we have seen here already, all the data. Now here we will do the counting and put the character into the maximum count, and also we will put our character, maximum count we will put our count, how many time it has been repeated, and maximum character we will put C, right? So let's see and jump again. We are jumping again and again. So maximum repeated character will be, max count is 2, maximum character is C. Like here we can see C is the repeated and count is 2 times C has been repeated. So like if you can see here, right? Now we will see here that the maximum character is C, right, which is repeated twice, and minimum character is like 32. Okay guys, now coming to the replacing of this character, we are going to use backslash here. Maybe it will replace it properly, and then we are going to replace it, right? So we will do it something like that, and again we will check whether the character is replaced or not. Yes, so from here we have replaced our things, like white space we have replaced it, and we will run again and check the white character has been removed and proper counting is coming here. So we will jump again and we will see we have kept one breakpoint that we are going to remove, and we'll check. See, now after replacing this character with white space, take factory, the white space has been removed. Now we will skip this breakpoint from here and run it. After running, we can see that the minimum repeated character is A and minimum repeated character is C. But if you will see that capital T and small t, these are acting like different character. They have been not changed into the lowercase or uppercase. In case you want to see, we will check it something like that, but still value should be C. How come? We will check. See, still the repeated character is C and minimum repeated character is A. Why? Because this T will always come after C, so it will come alphabetical order. In case we are putting T again like this, then T will come, and same will happen in the case of, see, the output is T, and same will happen in the case of minimum repeated character. In case we are removing A, right, then it will come another character which is repeated. So why R is coming? Because there is R is repeated minimum time. In case R, if we are having anything like Y, right, then also R will come, because in alphabetical order all is coming properly, and this is how sorting is done in the set whenever we are changing any of the hash map into the set. So that maintains some order, that is why it is coming. So in case you want to make it small, you can change string to lowercase str dot to lowercase, and it will change to lowercase also. So there is no problem, you can check, and the output will be based on your requirement. So I hope guys we are done with that, and if you are having any problem you can comment it out, and we are done with the program. So here this much of line code, which is very important in the term of our interview, also to learn the logic which are used in the string. That's it for the guys. Bye bye.